Let's do it. Hello, good evening to you. Yes, this is it. It's the late night pen and paper quiz. It's 9 o'clock. It's Sunday. Can you all see me? That's the first question, isn't it? And if you can, say hello. You can now say hello on YouTube and Facebook chat. Oh, modern technology. You can still email me at chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk, but I'd love it if you can get in touch on social media and say hello at least. But don't write your answers in the comments, and no cheating, no Googling. Grab a drink, get ready. We'll give you a few minutes to get started. But this is part of Chapel Fest tonight. Hello to the Chapel House, Amy and Andy at the Lowmore. They'll be doing a virtual Chapel Fest all day, raising money for Macmillan Cancer Support. And tonight, hopefully, you can donate for them as well. There is the donation page. I'll leave it on for a while. And during the course of the evening, if you want to donate something, then please do. Now, Amy said to say that we're hosting a virtual raffle. So you can donate via that link there on the screen. £2.50 a ticket. The prizes are, wait for this, a £100 voucher for the Chapel House at Lowmore when they reopen, which is a fantastic prize, fantastic pub. 2 wine hampers, a set of gin balloons, a selection of garden games, and a Sanctuary Spa gift set. When you donate, make sure your full name is in the comments, as this will be your entry. So there's the full address there. Send link to Dad, please. Is that the charity thing, Mum, or is that for the quiz? But anyway, there you go. There's the link. Donate there. It's £2.50 a ticket to enter for the raffle. And all proceeds going to Macmillan Cancer Support tonight. So please do donate generously. And I will give you a few minutes to grab some pen and paper. How are we all doing? You can send your messages now on YouTube chat as well as Facebook chat. Still waiting for a message to come through. Say hello. Say hello. Hopefully it's working. I'll tell you if I get a message anyway. It was working this afternoon during the test. It was. Oh, there we go. You see, what I can do now is I can go like this. Hi from Knowles Lane, you see. Hello, Amanda. It's magic, isn't it, this technology? Hi, Amanda from Knowles Lane. So there you go. It works. That's good. That works. There's the donation address again there. So you can donate £2.50 a ticket. All proceeds going to Macmillan Cancer Support. And dig deep. Big prizes, including a £100 voucher for the Chapel House when they reopen. Right, I'm just going to send the link to Mum and Dad. Have you all had a good weekend? Anyone been to Durham? Well, we know somebody who has. Yeah, right, we'll just send that to my dad, so he should be in. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Of course, it's bank holiday weekend. It doesn't feel like a bank holiday, does it? But hopefully the next hour I'll cheer you up at least. We've got another message in. Oh, look at that. Evening from me and him. A very, very loyal quiz team there. Hello to Nicola there. Amanda says, it's much easier as I don't have to find an email. There you go. And it adds a bit of interactivity as well to it, doesn't it? So hope it looks all right so far. Anyway, so a reminder, don't write your answers in the comments and no cheating. So even if you have the urge to type the answer if you're new to this quiz, don't type your answers in the comments. Please write them down on pen and paper, and then about halfway we'll mark the answers so far, and then we'll do the second half of the quiz. That's the plan. I think I will just give it a couple more minutes in case there's any late starters. Somebody has already made a donation to our page. Wowzers! Who's made a donation? I think that'll be to the Macmillan page that we probably posted a link of earlier. So fantastic. Thank you so much. But you can also donate at this address here for the Chapel House tonight. Let's find it. There it is. You see, you have to go through the comments. There you go. So if you donate on there, £2.50 a ticket, you'll see it on there. Gift voucher up for grabs and loads of wine hampers and all sorts of things as well. So let's have a look at the chat. Oh, look at this. Helen says hi from the Walkers in Lowmore. Brilliant. Amanda says, are you going to use this on a Wednesday night? Hypothetically. This is a trial run. If it works tonight, it could well be used on Wednesday night as well. And it would kind of answer that, wouldn't it? So, yeah, hopefully. We'll start in a minute or so from now. And don't forget, you can still register your interest for the interactive quiz from July. £10 for 4 weeks. Drop me an email, chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. Caroline Hewitt has emailed on Pub Quiz at Home group. I can't see it on my screen, but I've seen it on Facebook. And she says, evening from Team No School Sunday. Good to have you on board. Rachel's just coming. Hello. You might have missed something.
I know you probably explained the
Go on.
But I was like trying to sort
It's quite all right.
So, if you pay £2.50,
yep,
you get a raffle ticket.
Yes.
What?
You get a chance to win a £100 voucher for the Chapel House when they reopen. 2 wine hampers are up for grabs, a set of gym balloons, a selection of garden games, and a Sanctuary Spa gift set. So when you donate via the GoFundMe page link, which is on the screen,
I don't want a Sanctuary Spa gift set.
You don't want a Sanctuary Spa gift set. Well, I know you've got 3, but right, if you do donate by that £2.50 a ticket,
do I have to donate it through that website?
Yes, you have to donate it through the GoFundMe address to have a chance of winning. Is that all right, everyone? Amy and Andy at the Chapel House. So look out for the virtual Chapel Fest page on Facebook. They'll do the draw, and hello to Amy and Andy who arranged all this. So far, they've raised, I think it was £270 before we went on air, and they're looking for a target of about 500. So let's build it up to at least, let's get it up a bit more tonight. And thank you to all the artists that have performed at Chapel Fest during the course of today as well. Right. That's all the business end done. Good luck to all. So round number 1 is called It Happened in May. All right, are we all in? It happened in May. Question number 1. Now, they're not all going to appear on the screen. I'll warn you now. Some of them will appear on the screen. This is your first one. Okay, question number 1. On the 5th of May 1980, the SAS stormed which embassy in London after a 6-day siege? So round 1, question 1. On the 5th of May 1980, the SAS stormed which embassy in London after a 6-day siege? That is your first question. All right, have a think. Mum said we're on. Good, that's all right. So that was your first question. They're not all going to appear on the screen because you only get so many captions. But you know what? Let's have a bit of fun, and some of them have been added. So that's your first question. All right. All right, so that's your first one. Remember, the theme is It Happened in May. Question number 2. Who landed on the island, now known as Jamaica, in May 1494 and claimed it for Spain? So who landed on the island, now known as Jamaica, in 1494 and claimed it for Spain? That is your second question in round 1. All right. Have a think, put an answer down. We'll mark about halfway through. 1494. All right. Question number 3. Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte died in May 1821 whilst in exile on which island? So Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte died in May 1821 whilst in exile on which island? And if you've just tuned in on Facebook or YouTube, it's easy, you can rewind. If you want any repeating as well, drop me a message in the live chat and I'll be happy to repeat them as well. Look at this. Jordan Warrior says, good evening from Team Teacher Squad. Good to have Mr. and Mrs. Warrior playing again as well. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you like the graphics as well. Right, round 1, question 4. In 1682, which ruler of France, known as the Sun King, moved his court to the Palace of Versailles? So in 1682, which ruler of France, known as the Sun King, moved his court to the Palace of Versailles? That's your 4th question in round 1. All right. There are 7 questions in this round. Random number, I know, but you know what? It seemed right when I was writing it. So that's number 4. In 1682, which ruler of France, known as the Sun King, moved his court to the Palace of Versailles? Thanks for all your messages so far. They are coming through on YouTube and Facebook, which is reassuring. So your next one is question 5. Question 5 in round 1. In May 1840, which postage stamp became valid for use in Great Britain and Ireland? So round 1, question 5. In May 1840, which postage stamp became valid for use in Great Britain and Ireland? Okay, that is your 5th question in this round. All right, there are 2 more. We haven't got captions for them, so you have to listen out for the next 2. So that was number 5. In May 1840, which postage stamp became valid for use in Great Britain and Ireland. Okay, number 6 for you now. Who became the first American to travel into outer space in May 1961 when he made a suborbital flight and walked on the moon 10 years later? So who became the first American to travel into outer space in May 1961 when he made a suborbital flight and walked on the moon 10 years later? Who was it? Put an answer down. That is number 6 in round 1. I can hear Rachel's got that already. Can hear that. Don't forget, donate £2.50 a ticket. Go through GoFundMe.com and you could win a gift voucher for the Chapel House when they reopen as well. Lots of fantastic prizes. So thank you all for your messages so far, including hi from the Double Ds and a hi to the Warriors. Thank you for your messages. Brilliant. So don't forget, don't write your answers in the comments, and you're all being really good. So there's the link again. Question number 7. What was officially opened to the public in May 1889 at the Universal Exposition in Paris? So question number 7, what was officially opened to the public in May 1889 at the Universal Exposition in Paris? That is your last one in round number 1. If you need any repeating, drop me a message in the chat. That is the end of round 1. Oh, who's confident so far? And of course, the advantage of tonight is you can send your scores and I can put them on the screen, can't I, with your team name? That'd be good, actually. When we get halfway, put your team name and your score when we get to the halfway point. That'd be brilliant. So that is the end of round 1. Hope you like the graphics. Hope it looks all right. And I hope I'm in sync and everything like that. First time we've done it. But if it works, we can do it indeed on Wednesday, can't we? So time now for round number 2. And I have captions for that as well, because it is anagrams. I'm not going to write them down this week, not like last week. So it's all anagrams this week, and I will put them on screen for a good while, and I'll rotate them because I couldn't do that this week. But they're all Johnny Depp films. So they're all Johnny Depp films, okay? They're all anagrams of Johnny Depp films. And here is your first one. No Googling. So that is your first anagram. Okay. Write it down. Elopes. Holy. Which Johnny Depp film is that? All right. Don't worry. We'll go through them and I will put them back on the screen. I send them. Don't forget, you can go on chat on YouTube and Facebook as well. If you're watching on either, it's great to have you on board. It really is. So that's your first one. Your second one in this round is this. All right. They'll appear again and give you plenty of time to write them down. Don't worry. So that is your second one. They're all anagrams of Johnny Depp films. Adidas Crowns Shreds. Somebody will know that straight away. Somebody will know that straight away. All right. Write it down. Okay. Your third one. You haven't got a pen? Here, I've got a pen. Oh, I haven't got a pen. Here you go. Pen, paper. I know, you've got anagrams again. You like anagrams. Oh, best cover these answers up then, haven't I? You'll be fine. I might give you a hint in a minute. What year? I've got 8. Oh, you'll be fine. You're good at words. Have a glass of red. It'll make your anagrams better. Right. Your third one is that. Africa Babyist Tray Phone. Africa Babyist Tray Phone. All Johnny Depp films. No Googling. Okay? Second time we go through these, I might give you the year. Tell me if you think the year of the film would be helpful. I'm happy to do that. Hello there, Helen giving us a thumbs up. Good, I'll give you a thumbs up back. There you go. So the third one again was Africa Babyist Tray Phone. Okay? All right. Number 4. Bacon Sordine. Bacon Sordine. See, I didn't realise he was in this film. I will give you years. I will give you years when we go through them again. All right? and I'll give you a couple of minutes when I've gone through these to think of your answers and stuff. So, bacon sordine, all right? Bacon sordine, write it down. They're all Johnny Depp films, all right? Bacon sordine.
Like a crossword, like a 24 or a 5-7.
Oh, I could do, but next time I go through them, that's it. Okay. No, I will do that. When I go through them again, I will do that. How's that? She wants me to do like how many letters either. Yeah, we will. When I get through.
Put in the comments if you want anagrams.
If you want.
Just tell Chris to sack off the anagrams.
Who likes anagrams? If you like anagrams and you're with me, put yes in the comments. If you're not and you're with Rachel, put no. There you go. Rachel's going to vote no on that. But if you like anagrams, and I know Amy at the Chapel House does. Johnny Depp films is easy. Oh, everyone knows Johnny Depp films. Vegetables. Right, number 5 is that one. Fund, grind, liven. Fund, grind, liven. I will give you the number of letters, and I'll give you the year when we go through them again, all right? Fund, grind, liven. All right? Fund, grind, liven. Okay, fund, grind, liven. Fund, grind, liven. I'll give you the next one. Don't worry, we'll go through them again. The next one is Adeline, Afghanistan, grovels. Adeline, Afghanistan, grovels. Amanda says, no, I don't like anagrams. Anne-Marie Craven, though, says, doing well so far. There you go, fan of the anagrams. So maybe it's a mixed bag. Anyway, Adeline, Afghanistan, grovels was that one, okay? Write it down. We'll go through them again. Adeline, Afghanistan, grovels. But what I'll do when I go through them again is I'll give you the year of the Johnny Depp film and the number of letters per word, all right? So number 7, is that one. A damned. So number 7 is a damned. Okay, a damned. All right. And the last one to write down, you might want to write this down, is Galantine thermometers. So there you go. Galantine thermometers is your last one. That's Galantine thermometers. Now, I will go back and I'll give you the year of the films and I'll give you the number of letters per word, all right? So Galantine thermometers, all right? And then we'll go through them again now, all right? So number 1 is a 1999 film and it is 6 and 6. So it's a 1999 film, and it is 6 and 6. All right? Number 2, Adidas Crown Shreds, is a 1990 film, and it is 6 and 12. All right? So it's 1990 film and 6 and 12. Africa Baby is Tree film, right? That is a 2003 film. The 2003 film, and that is 7239. Yeah, 7239. 2003 film, 7239. All right, well, you write that down. Gets your brain going, doesn't it? Let's find the next one. Number 4 was that one. It's a 1997 film, and it is 6 and 6. So it is a 1997 film, 6 and 6. All right. Number 5, Fand Grind Liven, is a 2004 film, And that is 7 and 9. So 2004 film, 7 and 9. Okay, your next one, got a few messages on the email, so I'll try and go to them in a moment. Number 6, Adeline Afghanistan Grovels. That was a 1998 film. 1998 film, and that is 4, 3, 8, 2, 3, 5. So that's a 1998 film, and it is 4, 3, 8, 2, 3, 5. 4, 3, 8, 2, 3, 5. Your next one, number 7, is a 1995 film, 4 and 3. A 1995 film, 4 and 3. Number 8, Galentine Thermometers is a 1984 film, one of his first appearances. I didn't realise he was in this. A 1984 film. It is 1, 9, 2, 3, 5. 1, 9, 2, 3, 5. 1, 9, 2, 3, 5. That's the number of letters per word. 1, 9, 2, 3, 5. And it is a 1984 film. Don't forget you can register your interest for the interactive quiz from July. £10 for 4 weeks. Do it now. The places are they are going out. I think we've got about 10 left, I think. So email chrisstiebenson@hotmail.co.uk tonight. And we're open to start from July, even after lockdown. So a reminder as well, you can donate at that address there, GoFundMe, for Virtual Chapel Fest, and £2.50 per ticket on there for a chance to win a £100 gift voucher for the Chapel House when they reopen. We've got Andy on email. I'll try and access that, Andy. Let's have a look. Andy says, can you say hello? It's loading up, Andy. He say hello to my big bro, his wife Vicky, and my gorgeous niece Nellie. There you go, done. It's Andy, by the way. Yeah, I read the first message. Hope you're all right, though. Richard Ryan says, evening, Chris. Our chat not working, but we'll sort it by the next one. Whiskey is on the agenda, win or lose. Amy just put the booby prize as a date with Andy. Do you know what, Richard? I'm drinking this tonight. I don't know. This is a Horsforth Brewery micro craft beer I picked up called Night Rider. Cheers. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's lovely. From a new craft beer shop in Driglington. It's gorgeous, that. That is really nice. So keep them coming. That is. Do you want them on? I'll put them on the screen again one more time after round 3. How's that? So we'll move on to round 3, which is Disney questions. Okay. So there is 7 questions in this Disney round, okay? They're all me saying them. They're not on the screen. So 7 Disney questions in round 3, and then we'll give you a couple of minutes and we'll go through the answers, okay? So, question number 1 in the Disney round. Which 2001 Disney comedy was produced by Whitney Houston and starred Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway? So which 2001 Disney comedy was produced by Whitney Houston and starred Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway? That is number 1 in your Disney round. Don't forget you can send your messages on YouTube and Facebook, like lots have already. So that was the first one. Which 2001 Disney comedy was produced by Whitney Houston and starred Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway? All right. Number 2. Who played Walt Disney in the 2013 film Saving Mr. Banks? So question 2, who played Walt Disney in the 2013 film Saving Mr. Banks? That is your second question in the Disney round. Helen's put Millie's favourite film. I'm presuming you're on about the answer to the first one, not Saving Mr. Banks. So there you go. Thanks, Helen, for the message. Right. So who played Walt Disney in the 2013 film Saving Mr. Banks? On to number 3. Which 2007 Disney Pixar animated film tells the story of Remy the rat and his obsession with food? So, which 2007 Disney Pixar animated film tells the story of Remy the rat and his obsession with food? That is number 3 in your Disney round. Hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget, we've got our smartphone quiz Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock. So, if you just discovered this via Chapel Fest, make sure you bookmark this YouTube channel if you're watching on YouTube. And 8 o'clock, we'll do a smartphone quiz. 8 o'clock. Don't miss it every Wednesday. Right. Number 4. Who provided the voice for Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story? Who provided the voice for Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story? That is your 4th question in round 3. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. So, okay, that's that one. Make sure you donate at GoFundMe. Let's get the big total up for Chapel Fest, raising money for Macmillan during their virtual Chapel Fest today. Question number 5. What is the name of the python who tries to kill Mowgli in the Jungle Book? So what is the name of the python who tries to kill Mowgli in the Jungle Book? Okay. What is the name of the python who tries to kill Mowgli in the Jungle Book? That's your 5th one. 2 more, and then I'll put the Johnny Depp films on the screen once again, and then we'll go through the answers. All right. So for the first part, and then there's a whole second half to go. Don't you worry. Number 6. Which was the first full-length animated feature film to be released under the Disney name? So, which was the first full-length animated feature film to be released under the Disney name? Shall I tell you the year? I'll be at Sunday night. It was 1939, I think. So, which film was first released under the Disney name? First full-length animated film. Which one was it? And that's number 6. 1 more to go in the Disney round. Okay. So that is that one. And your next one, number 7. What is the name of the princess in Disney's version of Sleeping Beauty? What is the name of the princess in Sleeping Beauty? So, what is the name of the princess in Sleeping Beauty? And that concludes round 3. So, I'll give you a couple of minutes to check your answers so far, and then we'll do the answers. So, I'll put your Johnny Depp anagrams on the screen one more time. Give you a couple of minutes, and then we'll go through the answers for round 2 and 3, 1, 2, and 3. How's that for a plan? So, there's your first one again, and I'll give you a bit of time on each. So that was your first one, and remember that one was a 1999 film, 6 and 6. 1999 film, 6 and 6. Okay, your second one is this one. Second one is this one, 1990 film, 6 and 12. 6 and 12, 1990 film. Okay. 6 and 12, 1990 film. All right. Number 3 was 7239. 7239, and that is a 2003 film. 7239. Okay. Hello to Sammy watching there. Hello, hope you're all right there, Sammy, over in Homewood. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you on the quiz. Hope you're enjoying it. So that was the last one there. Let's move on to number 4. There we go. That number 4 was Bacon Sordine, and that was a 1997 film, 6 and 6. So a 1997 film, 6 and 6, all Johnny Depp films. All right, number 5 was a 2004 film, 7 and 9. So 2004 film, 7 and 9. Who's confident? Number 6, Adeline Afghanistan Grovels. That was a 1998 film, 738 8235. There you go. God, that's a hard line. I'm trying to count how many letters. Anyway, 1998, 438235. Yeah, 438235. There you do, excuse me. It's the Horsford Brewery I'm blaming. Right, so 438235. That one, 1998 film. All right. Number 7 is 4 and 3, 1995. 4 and 3, 1995. All right. And number 8 was a 1984 film, one of his first, 19236. 19236. Just about come. We miss you as well, and I hope you stay with us till 10, and hope you enjoy our company for the next half hour. Right, so that is the end of that. I'll give you one more minute, and then we'll go through the answers. How's that for a plan? One more minute to go through your answers, make sure you're happy, and then when we've gone through the answers, add up your score so far, and I want you to put on the chat or on the email, if that's the only way you can do it, chrissybenton@hotmail.co.uk with your scores so far. So put your team name and your score. Right. So let's go back to do the answers. There we go. On the 5th of May 1980, the SAS stormed which embassy in London after a 6-day siege? It was the Iranian embassy. The Iranian embassy, okay? Of course it was. Who landed on the island now known as Jamaica in 1494 and claimed it for Spain? That was Christopher Columbus. Tell me you got that one right. You did, didn't you? Emperor Napoleon died in May 1821 in exile in which island? It was Santa Elena. Santa Elena. Did you get that one right? In 1682, which ruler of France, known as the Sun King, moved his court to the Palace of Versailles? That was Louis XIV. Louis XIV we were looking for there. Well done if you got that right. In May 1840, which postage stamp became valid for use in Great Britain and Ireland? That was the penny black. The penny black we were looking for there. Number 6, who became the first American to travel into outer space in May 1961 when he made a suborbital flight and walked on the moon 10 years later? That was Alan Shepard. What was officially opened to the public in May 1889 at the Universal Exposition in Paris? It was the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower, of course. Right. So, Johnny Depp answers. Elopes Holy was Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow. Did you get that one right? Tell me you got that one right. Round to number 2. Let's find these. They all come up in a random order. So let's. There. Adidas Crown Shreds was Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands. Africa Baby's Tree Foam was Pirates of the Caribbean. Bacon Sordine was Donnie Brasco. Donnie Brasco we were looking for there. Next one, Fand Grind Liven was Finding Neverland. Finding Neverland. Let's have a look at the next one. Adeline Afghanistan Grovels was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Damned was a film called Dead Man. Dead Man was what we're looking for there. And Galantine Thermometers was an early appearance because Johnny Depp was in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Did you get that one right? Don't forget you can go and chat after this round, add up your scores and send us your scores and your team name on the chat or on the email. Right. Which 2001 Disney comedy was produced by Whitney Houston, starred Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway? It was The Princess Diaries. Who played Walt Disney in Saving Mr. Banks? That was Tom Hanks. Which 2007 Disney Pixar animated film tells the story of Remy the Rat? It was Ratatouille. Who provided the voice for Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story? It was Tim Allen. What is the name of the python who tries to kill Mowgli in the Jungle Book? It is Kaa. The first full-length animated feature film released by Disney was Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And the name of the princess in Sleeping Beauty is Aurora. So the name of the princess in Sleeping Beauty is Aurora. So I get it. There was 7 Disney points. There was 8 on the Johnny Depp. That's 15. And 7 in the Happened in May. I think there's 22 points up for grabs so far. Put your scores in the chat, your team names as well, and we'll see who's winning at the halfway point. I think it's out of 22 so far. Let's see who's winning, and we'll put your scores on the screen. So I want your team name and your scores so far. We'd love to hear from you. You can also email at chrissybenton@hotmail.co.uk. We do have a score in. Bielsa's Babe leading at the minute with 19 points. It's a good start. 19 out of 22 is a very impressive score there. My mum and dad say brilliant film, Saving Mr. Banks. Never seen it. Not seen it yet. Mark Walker says he'll donate not to win a date with Andy. That's other scores. Anne-Marie and Eric in Preston. Eric's dominoes are on 13. We have Amanda and Knowles Lane there, 18 out of 22. Chris Harrison, me and him there, 13 points. 17 for Corona Cabana. It's a very good score. Wibsy Wobblers, they're on 11 points, so you're enjoying it. Jordan Warrior there saying 16 out of 22. That's a good score. It's going to be close tonight, isn't it? Amanda says, give me 5 minutes. I'll give you a couple of minutes, Amanda, and then we'll move on. I will give you a couple of minutes. How's that? But we will have to proceed in a moment. So if there's any more scores, send over your scores now. So I make it at the minute. Are you what? Yeah, go and get a drink. Yeah, if you want a drink, go and get a drink. Now's a good chance. And then we'll start again in a couple of minutes. Bielsa's Babe, I think, is the highest score we've had so far of 19 points out of 22. It's a very good score. So it is a really good score. Oh, more scores coming in. No effing chance. 15 out of 22 there, Amy and Andy at the Chapel House. Send in your scores. 19 is going to take some beating. Oh, we've got some more coming in really fast. Amanda's back. Good. Double D's have scored 16 so far. Don't worry, Dave. There's another half to go. Marcus on 19. All square with Bielsa's Babe. Is there anyone higher than 19 points? Amy says, oh, no, it's Andy. Andy says, can you just clarify that I love my niece Nellie? Lots of love, Andy. There you go. All done for you. Mum and Dad say 17 points over in Astley as well. So I think at the minute it's Bielsa's Babe and Marcus that are in the lead. Is there any more scores before we proceed with the second half of the quiz? Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you like it. 19 seems a good score at the moment. If not, we will move on to the next round, which is nothing to do with me. This is Eric's football round. Round 4 is Eric's football round. Now, Eric, bless him, has wrote 8 football questions today. Some of them multiple choice, some of them not multiple choice. But he's done it and he's worked hard on it. So 8 football questions coming up for you now. This is round number 4. Some of them will get you thinking. They will get you thinking. Number 1 in Eric's football round, okay? Which Midlands club are known as the Saddlers? So number 1, which Midlands club are known as the Saddlers? Maybe go off like, I don't know, is there a brewery near there? I don't know. Which Midlands club are known as the Saddlers? Yeah, Mark says same household. I did notice that, yes. 2 teams on 19. Very, very... Must be competitive when we do pen and paper one. There's a reminder of the GoFundMe address tonight. Get your tickets in. £2.50 ticket for the chance of winning the fantastic prizes at the Chapel House. Right. Number 2. Name... There are 2 football teams that play at St James's Park. Exeter City is one of them. Name the other. So there are 2 football teams that play at St James's Park. Exeter City is one of them. Name the other. Brilliant question, Eric. I love it. So there are 2 football teams that play at St James's Park. Exeter is one of them. Name the other. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that is lovely, that. Oh, Rachel's thinking on the Saddlers. So you should know that. You should know that. Number 3. Brazil beat which country 2-0 in the 2002 World Cup final? So Brazil beat which country 2-0 in the 2002 World Cup final? As I say, Eric worked on these before lunch. So Brazil beat which country 2-0 in the 2002 World Cup final? Helen says it's either this quiz or lockdown that will break us. Well, Victoria Blundell says Nellie loves her Uncle Andy and Auntie Amy very much and she can't wait to be reunited. There you go. I feel like Cilla Black doing surprise a bit there. Reuniting people as best as we can during these times. Right. Question number 4. The Hawthorns is home to which English football club? The Hawthorns is home to which English football club? That is number 4 out of 8 in this round. Okay. So the Hawthorns is home to which English football club? Okay. Number 5 is a 50-50 chance, is any kind. Which team has won the top division of English football the most times out of these two teams? Is it Everton or Aston Villa? So which team has won the top flight of English football the most times out of these two teams? Is it Everton or Aston Villa? I'm just getting rid of captions that I don't need anymore. It's I hope you like it. I hope you like the. Hope it looks and feels a bit different anyway, in a good way. Let me know what you think. So you can still chat on YouTube and Facebook as well. I don't know how many people are watching on there, but hope it's going down all right. Number 6. Which English club won the FA Cup in 2014 and the year after in 2015? So which English club won the FA Cup in 2014 and 2015? Which English club won the FA Cup in 2014 and 2015? That is number 6 in this round. Don't forget, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock, smartphone quiz. Don't forget it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Best way to keep an eye on where the stream will be. But there you go. Wednesdays, 8 o'clock, smartphone quiz with me and Eric. 8 o'clock, we'll be back doing that this week. So, number 7, which Liverpool defender won the PFA Player of the Year award in 2018-19? So which Liverpool defender, Andy, this is one for you, isn't it? Which Liverpool defender won the PFA Player of the Year award in 2018-19? That is number 7 in this round. All right. Number 8 is your last football one. Last football one coming up. Who scored the first Premier League hat-trick? And it's a 1 in 3 chance. Just saying that now. Who scored the first Premier League hat-trick when Manchester United beat Tottenham 5-2 in August 1992? Was it A, Brian McClair, B, Mark Hughes, or C, Eric Cantona? So who scored the first Premier League hat-trick when Manchester United beat Tottenham Hotspur 5-2 in August 1992? Was it A, Brian McClair, B, Mark Hughes, or C, Eric Cantona? All right, that is your last one in the football round, okay? You'll be pleased to know that, some of you, won't you? Don't forget to send us a message on the chat. Thank you all for your messages so far. And there are the details, once again, how you can donate to the Chapel House tonight. Please dig deep and donate. It's all for the Macmillan Cancer Support. Big, big prizes up for grabs. Amy and Andy there doing a terrific job, and they've had lots of bands and artists performing all day that would have normally performed at Chapel Fest as well. And thank you to all of them for their support as well. Right, round 5 is characters from musicals. Now, listen carefully. Can you name the musical? Can you name the musical from the 3 character names that I'm going to give you? All right. So can you name the musical from the 3 character names that I'm going to give you? Okay. So number 1, excuse pronunciation, Jean Valjean, Fontaine, and Javert. So Jean Valjean, could be Fantine or Fantine, and Javert, could be Javert. Jean Valjean, Fantine, and Javert. That is your first one. Which musical is it from? Helen there for Stone Football. Number 7 wouldn't have caught Mark Viduka back in the day. All right, well, yeah. So number 1 there, you've got that one. Number 2, Tracy Turnblad, Link Larkin, and Corny Collins. Tracy Turnblad, Link Larkin, and Corny Collins. Which musical are they from? That is number 2. Tracy Turnblad, Link Larkin, and Corny Collins. All right. Number 3, Christine Daae, Meg Geary, and Raoul de Chagny. Christine Daae, Meg Geary, spelled G-I-R-Y, and Raoul de Chagny, spelled C-H-A-G-N-Y. Which musical are they from? My glass is looking rather empty. Number 4, Wild Bill Hickok, Adelaide Adams, and Kate Brown. Wild Bill Hickok, Adelaide Adams, and Kate Brown. Some are old, some are new. You might just know some of them though. So, Mark, Dave says Man United stole Eric from Leeds. Oh, do you know what? I can't imagine what. You know, I suppose I saw it from the Man United tab, but I can't imagine what you'd have thought. Ellen Road. I mean, oh, you must have been pretty annoyed. But yeah, you did indeed. And of course, I was showing Eric the Kung Fu Kick last week. Right, number 5, Elder Kevin Price, Elder Arnold Cunningham, and Nabulungai. So Elder Kevin Price, Elder Arnold Cunningham, and Nabulungai. 3 characters. Which musical are they from? There's your link again. Get donating for Virtual Chapel Fest tonight. Thank you for joining us, of course. And don't forget, you can register your interest for the interactive quiz, hopefully starting in July. Just £2.50 a week. That's all it is, and we're hoping to continue it after lockdown as well. And I'll still be at the Chapel House as well. But the idea is to keep it going on a Wednesday night, so you can email tonight, chriscbenton@hotmail.co.uk if you're interested. Right, number 6, Elphaba, spelled E-L-P-H-A-B-A, Elphaba. Glinda, spelled G-L-I-N-D-A, and Bock, spelled B-O-Q. So Elphaba, Glinda, and Bock. Which musical are they all from? That is number 6. Is anyone going to catch the low Morlock? The 19 was the score to beat at the halfway point. Number 7, Roxy Hart, Velma Kelly, and Billy Flynn. Roxy Hart, Velma Kelly, and Billy Flynn. That is number 7. Which musical is it from? I think my wife's got that. I can hear her saying the right answer there. The Rhubarb Crumblers is mum and dad's team name as well. Number 8. Which musical are Nathan Detroit, Miss Adelaide, and Sky Masterson from? Nathan Detroit, Miss Adelaide, and Sky Masterson. Nathan Detroit, Miss Adelaide, and Sky Masterson. And number 9, one of my favourite musical films of all time. Which film, I guess, features the characters Lena Lamont, Don Lockwood, and Kathy Selden. So which musical film features the characters Lena Lamont, Don Lockwood, and Kathy Selden? All right, last one in the musicals. Tony, Maria, and Riff. Tony, Maria, and Riff. Okay, Tony, Maria, and Riff. That is your last one in the musicals round. Are you confident there? You want more? Do you want more? Of course you do. Of course you do. Let me know if you're enjoying the quiz as well. Drop me a message. You can go on YouTube or Facebook. You can also email me at chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk as well. Right. Round number 6 is game shows. Right. Question number 1. What are the names of the 2 men?
Chris,
Hello, love.
can you do me a favour?
Of course I will.
Can you just say that Miss Adelaide one again?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Rachel wants the Miss Adelaide one again. It's number 8 in the musicals one. Nathan Detroit, Miss Adelaide, and Sky Masterson.
Nathan Sky. And what was that carousel? I couldn't hear any of that one.
Which one?
Carrie Selwood or something. The last one.
Oh, Lena Lamont, Don Lockwood, and Kathy Selden was number 9. Lena Lamont.
Kathy what?
Kathy Selden and Don Lockwood. One of my favourite musical films of all time. That one, number 9. Right.
One of your favourite musical films.
Yeah.
I didn't know you liked any musical
Well,
films.
there you go then. You'd only been married to me 10 years. Right.
I've never seen.
I have watched it umpteen times. Anyway. Anyway, game shows round now. There's no musical songs in on the buses, right? Half a point for each. What are the names of the 2 men who have hosted the Crystal Maze? What are the names of the 2 men who have hosted the Crystal Maze? Half a point for each. Oh, cheers. What are you all drinking tonight? So what are you drinking? What your bar snacks are? Drop me a message. Hope you're enjoying this. Number 2. Which of the quiz stars of The Chase is often referred to by Bradley Walsh as Frosty Knickers? So which of the quiz stars of The Chase is often referred to by Bradley Walsh as Frosty Knickers? Okay. Number 3. Who? You've got a connection problem? My wife's got a connection problem. Can everybody else still see me? Just drop me a quick ping if you can still see me. Could be just... Are you in? No? Hopefully you can all still see me. Helen is saying yes. Good. Lowmore's got broadband still. Right, we'll go with it then. Right, number 3. Who was the original host of Catchphrase? You in? Number 3. Who was the original host of Catchphrase? Catchphrase. Catchphrase. There you go. Right. Who was the original host of... That was number 3. Right. Number 3. Who was the original host of Catchphrase? Right. Number 4. Bullseye was famously hosted by Jim Bowen. But which sports commentator became the announcer and referee from Series 2 in 1982 onwards? So Bullseye was famously hosted by Jim Bowen, but which sports commentator became announcer and referee from Series 2 onwards in 1982? Don't know if you've ever seen Series 1. I tell you what, look out for it on Challenge, the very early episodes of Bullseye. It's kind of like, it's amazing it got a second series, really. They do show it from time to time, the surviving episodes. Apparently the first few were ordered to be destroyed because they're that bad. But I love Bullseye. Still love Bullseye. Right, number 5. In which year was Deal or No Deal first aired? So in which year was Deal or No Deal first aired? Might as well have a guess. They could bring that back in isolation, couldn't they, quite easily? In which year was Deal or No Deal first aired? Jordan says, still see you. Good. We can see you. Hey, thank you. Good. Right. So, in which year was Deal or No Deal first broadcast? That is number 5. Number 6. Who first took over as full-time presenter of Countdown after the death of Richard Whiteley? So, who first took over as full-time presenter of Countdown after the death of Richard Whiteley? That is number 6 in your game show round. Well, it looks like it works, the old captions. We should do this on Wednesday, shouldn't we? If we can get it working for Wednesday, we'll gladly do it. No problem at all. Why not? Don't forget, if you haven't already, register your interest for the interactive quiz from July, £2.50 a week. Bargain. You can email me there, christybenton@hotmail.co.uk. And so many have already, so thank you so much. Still some spaces, but make sure you put your interest in. Right, number 7. Can you name the 2 long-term team captains on Have I Got News For You? Half a point for each. Can you name the 2 long-term team captains on Have I Got News For You? Okay. All right, and your next one. William G. Stewart, number 8, William G. Stewart hosted which Channel 4 80s and 90s TV quiz show? So, number 8, William G. Stewart hosted which Channel 4 80s and 90s TV quiz show? I always remember going to my nana and granddad's, and they always used to have it on in the afternoon. They always used to have it on. But it's a brilliant game show. Brilliant. William G. Stewart hosted which Channel 4 80s and 90s TV quiz show? Number 8, that is. Oh, Chris says, oops, you've gone. I hope I've not. Am I back on? I hope you can see me. You got so near the end as well, Chris. I hope you can see me. Right. Number 9. Lionel Blair and Una Stubbs were the original team captains on which charades-based game show? So number 9, Lionel Blair, Una Stubbs were the original team captains on which charades-based game show? You want more pen and paper next week? You got it! We'll be back next week as well. But of course, Wednesdays 8 o'clock is our smartphone quiz. Number 10. Who hosted the cerebral and action quiz, The Krypton Factor? So who hosted the cerebral and action quiz, The Krypton Factor? I applied to go on it when I was 8 years old, and I got a lovely letter back from Granada Television telling me I was too young. I love The Krypton Factor. It's still brilliant. Absolutely brilliant game show. Always used to be on at Mondays, 7 o'clock before Coronation Street. Chris said, oops, you're back on, missed 5 and 6. Okay, I will repeat them. Number 5 for you, Chris. In which year was Deal or No Deal first broadcast? So that's number 5. In which year was Deal or No Deal first broadcast? And number 6, who first took over as full-time presenter of Countdown after the death of Richard Whiteley? So that's number 6. Is that all right? If anyone's missed any others, let me know. But that was the 2 that you missed. Okay. We've slightly run over, but I tell you what, we will do some of these. There you go. So we'll do 5 of these. One-hit wonders. One-hit wonders, all right? So I'm going to give you 5 songs, and I want you to tell me the artist. They only had one hit. Who were they? Okay, so 5, and then we'll have a think, and then we'll do the answers. So round 7, 5 questions in total. So I'm going to give you the name of the song. Who had a hit with it? So number 1, The Stonk. It was a comic relief song. Who had a hit in 1991 with The Stonk? It was a comic relief song. Who had a hit with The Stonk? All right. Remember, all one-hit wonders. So we'll do 5 of these, then we'll swap the answers and stuff. So number 4, it was a 1991 song. Who had a hit with The One and Only? So number 4, 1991, who had a hit with The One and Only? Okay, The One and Only. Number 3, who had a hit in 1974 with Kung Fu Fighting? So had a hit in 1974 with Kung Fu Fighting. Rachel's trying to sing it. Won't help you. Number 4 in this round. Who had a hit in 1992 with Achy Breaky Heart? Who had a hit in 1992 with Achy Breaky Heart? You're all singing it, but who sang it? And number 5, last one. Who had a hit in 1999 with Mambo Number 5? Who had a hit in 1999 with Mambo Number 5? All right. So that is your last one in the quiz. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to think about it. And don't forget, that is the donation page there. You can donate right now at £2.50 a ticket. Your name will go in the hat, and there's some fantastic prizes up for grabs, including a £100 voucher for the Chapel House at Lowmore when they reopen as well. And there's all sorts of goodies. So please, please, please donate right now at gofundme.com/f/virtual-chapelfest-2020-4-Macmillan. There you go. And there's a whole Virtual Chapel Fest Facebook group as well. Please do support it, and thank you everyone today for the views and the generosity as well. I will give you a couple of minutes, and then we'll go through the answers to rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. Whoa, this is a trivia one. Anne-Marie in Preston says, I did the Krypton Factor Assault course. Well, it's at Bury, isn't it? I think, is it still open to the public? I mean, nothing's open to the public now, but can you actually still go on it? You used to be able to go on it as for like fundraising things. Is it still open? I'd love to have a go at it. I really would still love to have a go at it. But I don't know if them days are gone. But what a fact. That is a great claim to fame. I did the Krypton Factor Assault course. Brilliant. Absolutely. How did you do? Did you like it? So I'll give you a minute or so, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay. So make sure you've put something down for rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. I believe round 4 had 8 questions. Round 5 had 10. Round 6 had 10. And round 7 had 5. So there's another possible 33 points up for grabs, which means the quiz is out of 55 tonight. No Google, remember. Cheats don't prosper. Look at Dominic Cummings. Right. So 30 seconds, and then we'll carry on. Don't forget, Wednesday, 8 o'clock smartphone quiz. And if you haven't already, you can register your interest for the smartphone quiz right now. Spaces are going. And thank you. Someone's donated £10 as well. Mum said, love this round. Are you on about the, are you on about the one-hit wonders? Are you on about the musicals one? But Glad you're enjoying it, Mum. Right. Right. Time now for your answers. We'll do the answers, and then if you can put on your chat your scores and email them like you did for the first half, that's fantastic. So, number 1 in Eric's football round, which Midlands club are known as the Saddlers? It was Walsall. Number 2, Exeter play at St James's Park, which is the other team. It is Newcastle United. Brazil beat which country 2-0 in the 2002 World Cup final? It is Germany. The Hawthorns is home to West Bromwich Albion. West Bromwich Albion. Which team has won the top flight of English football the most times? Is it Everton or Aston Villa out of those two? Well, Everton have won them 9, and Aston Villa have won the league title 7 times. So it's Everton is the right answer. Which English club won the FA Cup in 2014 and 2015? It is Arsenal. Arsenal was the answer there. Anne-Marie Craven says she did the Krypton Factor assault course 20 years ago. Wowzers. She says actually probably 30, some fundraiser, I think. Hey, still, Krypton Factor finished about 1995, so I'm impressed by that. On we go with the answers, though. So Arsenal was number 6. Which Liverpool defender won the PFA Player of the Year award in 2018-19? It was Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk was the answer there. Number 8. Who scored the first Premier League hat-trick? Man United beat Tottenham 5-2. It was Eric Cantona. In Eric's football round, how appropriate it ends with the answer, Eric Cantona. Right, so that was the answers to the football one. Characters from musicals then now. So Jean Valjean, Fontaine, Javert, whatever you pronounce them, it was Les Miserables, as they say here, or Les Miserables, okay? So Les Miserables was your answer for the first one. Tracy Turnblad, Link Larkin, and Corny Collins, well, I don't know if anyone got that, but it was Hairspray. Hairspray was the answer. I bet some of you put Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it was Hairspray. Christine Daae, Meg Geary, and Raoul de Chagny. It was The Phantom of the Opera, which, of course, I was meant to be seeing earlier this month, and, of course, it got cancelled. So Phantom of the Opera was the answer there. Number 4, Wild Bill Hickok, Adelaide Adams, Kate Brown was, it was a Doris Day film. It was before a musical. Calamity Jane. Elder Kevin Price, Elder Arnold Cunningham, and Nabulungai was The Book of Mormon. The Book of Mormon. Elphaba, Glinda, and Bock was from the musical Wicked. Wicked was the answer to number 6. Roxy Hart, Velma Kelly, and Billy Flynn was Chicago or Chicago. Nathan Detroit, Miss Adelaide, and Sky Masterson was from Guys and Dolls. Lena Lamont, Don Lockwood, and Kathy Selden was from Singing in the Rain. Tony, Maria, and Riff was from West Side Story. Right. Game shows. What? Half a point for each. What are the names of the 2 men that have hosted the Crystal Maze? Richard O'Brien and Ed Tudor Pole. Which of the quiz stars of the chase is often referred to by Bradley Walsh as Frosty Knickers? It is Anne Hegarty. Who is the original host of Catchphrase? It's Roy Walker. Roy Walker. Sadly for Roy Walker, a lot of his early shows from Catchphrase have been white. Not many of his shows survived. Just his really later ones survived. Tony Green was the scorer from Series 2 onwards of Bullseye. Tony Green, Settle Down. Number 5, in which year was Deal or No Deal first broadcast? It was 2005. Who took over as full-time presenter of Countdown after the death of Richard Whiteley? It was Des Lynam. Des Lynam. Then I think he was replaced by, was it Des O'Connor? But it was Des Lynam first. Number 7. Can you name the 2 long-term team captains, and have I got news for you? Half a point for each. Ian Hislop and Paul Merton. Ian Hislop and Paul Merton. Right. Number 8. William G. Stewart hosted which Channel 4 80s and 90s TV game show? It was, of course, the legendary 15-1. Brilliant show. Question or nominate. Do you remember that? Lionel Blair, Una Stubbs were the original team captains on Give Us a Clue. And number 10, who hosted the Krypton Factor? It was Gordon Burns. Right. One Hit Wonders answers. So number 1, the Stonk 1991 Comic Relief song was Hail and Pace. Number 2, the one and only 1991 was a hit for Chesney Hawks. Number 3, Kung Fu Fighting was a hit, 1974 hit for Carl Douglas. Number 4, Achy Breaky Heart was a 1992 hit for Billy Ray Cyrus. And the final one, Mambo number 5, was a 1990 hit for Lou Bega. Oh, I can't believe Lou, but that song is 21 years old. I really can't. So add up your scores. I believe they're out of 55, and we'll find out who has won tonight. If you like it, well, then don't forget that we're back on Wednesday night for our smartphone quiz, 8 o'clock. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. That's the easiest way. And of course, we'll try and do it on Facebook again. But certainly on YouTube, it will be. And if you haven't already, you can donate right now for Chapel Fest. £2.50 it costs you for a ticket and an entry into the draw, and £100 Chapel House voucher up for grabs as well. Oh, are you all right, love? How many have you got? 43. That's good out of 50.
We nearly got
a
full round of right answers, but we didn't know have I got news for you.
Oh no, you got the have I got news for you one wrong.
No, have I got news for you? We got 9 answers.
Corona Cabana, my wife's team got. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. No. All right. 43 points, though. Very good score. Very good score. So send your scores in. Anne-Marie Craven says Eric's Domino's 30, but we're slightly pissed. There you go. That's all right. Good score. So Corona.
To be fair, the football was a bit obscure.
You tell Eric.
I know. And you want it wonders are a bit.
43 is a good score. 43 is a good score. Out of 55, that's a good score.
The game show saved us, really.
What other scores have we got? Chris Harrison says, me and him, 33 out of 55. Well played. Very well played. More general knowledge? Yeah, we'll do general knowledge.
That was a Chris quiz.
That was a Chris quiz?
That was a Chris quiz.
Well, yeah.
It was like everything that Chris likes.
What, Disney?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you like Disney.
Anyway.
We have some more general knowledge next week.
Bielsa's Babe 41.5. So at the minute, Corona Cabana are winning with 43.
I mean, if we've won, that's all
Oh,
right.
yeah. Marcus over at Lumore, 39.5. Who else have we got? Oh, Jordan Warriors there says, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior, 32 out of 55. Teacher Squad, #Teacher Squad. Great questions from Eric.
Right, that just proves it's a Chris quiz because I won it, but only because I know the answers from knowing you.
But you won.
Like Hale and Pace. Who knows Hale and Pace at the start?
Loads of people know the stonk.
No, but that's
I'm going to have to play that one. It's funky and it's stonky and it's impolite. Oh, you've not won. You've not won. Amanda, 46 out of 46 out of 55. Caroline Hewitt says rubbish 33, but for someone who isn't into Disney musical football, I was onto a loser. Caroline, we'll have to do general knowledge next week. Rachel's with you, Caroline. More general knowledge next week. Amy says 33 points. Tell you what, good idea while she's still online. Type some suggestions for a round. Give a round suggestion. She doesn't want another Chris quiz. Send your round suggestions now on live chat. That's a good idea. Gives me a week to prepare it. So send your round suggestions now, and then I'll add them next week. We'll have Caroline and Amanda at the minute is winning with 46 points. My mum and dad, 43.5. Over in Astley. Richard Ryan Whimsy Wobbler says, like the new format, Chris. Cheers, see you Wednesday. We have a leading score. Daniel there, Daniel Blundell. Obviously related to Andy, 49 points. And the grand total for the Chapel House, Amy's just confirmed, is £280. And the draw will take place at 6 o'clock tomorrow live on their Facebook group. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow the Chapel House Virtual Chapel Fest group. And if you haven't, then please donate right now at GoFundMe.com. Bookmark that address. Take a print screen and make sure you donate afterwards. That'd be really, really appreciated. We'll just keep an eye out for more scores. Preston Landmarks. Right. Is that your name of your team? Helen there. Get donating, guys, please. Absolutely, Helen. Get donating. Let's get it to 300. I totally agree. So if you have donated anything, The draw will take place at 6 o'clock tomorrow, live on the virtual Chapel Fest page. So I think Daniel, who's watching there, has won. Round of applause for Daniel. Brilliant. Her mum and dad actually got 44, but still Daniel has won. So please do get donating. 49, Daniel, I think you've won by a country mile. There is the donation page I will leave you with. And a reminder, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, we'll be here with our smartphone quiz. If you're new to that and haven't discovered it, make sure you bookmark it. Tell your friends now we'll be back. And the pen and paper quiz will be back next Sunday at 8 o'clock as well. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope the graphics haven't been too interfering as well. And if you've got any round suggestions, Amy says, tell Dan we don't believe him. Anne-Marie's suggestion for a round next week was Preston Landmarks, or as she spelt it that time, Pressoton. Preston Landmarks, I like that. I love it, Preston Landmarks. But do seriously send your suggestions on Facebook and email for your round suggestions, and I'll use them for next week. Please do. Thank you, and I'll see you Wednesday for the smartphone quiz. Victoria says, fabulous quiz, thanks. More my acknowledge than Dan's. Well, hey, you might as well take the credit. How very rude. There's a...
Right, okay, we just had a suggestion that if you do an anagrams round, it needs to be biscuits or...
Oh, there you go.
Or chocolate bars.
There you go.
I might have a chance.
There's a suggestion for an anagrams round of biscuits or chocolate bars. There you go. There you go. The good half a chance. There you go. That could be well around to do next week.
The donation thing back up.
My wife has wanted the donation page up again, so I tell you what, I will leave it on there a moment. Of course I will. There's the donation page. Please, let's get it to 300 at least. Come on. Donate right now at gofundme.com/f/ virtual-chapelfest-2020-4 Macmillan. There you go. Get it donated. And remember, the draw will be taking place in the Virtual Chapel Fest Facebook group tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And thank you to Amy and Andy for arranging today. I hope you've all enjoyed the entertainment. Please do, if you've got any suggestions for rounds, email me, or you can put them on the chat. And Victoria, Daniel, I tell you, if you like this, you'll love the smartphone quiz on Wednesday. You really will. Make sure you come back for that. I'll just keep the page on because I think my wife's after the donation page. But if anyone else would like it, we'll just leave it on a little bit for a minute longer. I'm going to put it on the background, so I'll leave it on the screen, but I'll go away. See you on Wednesday, and stay alert, like Dominic did. Yeah, see you later. All right, bye all.